everyone, my name is Sheila and welcome to my channel where I talk about knitting, mainly knit garments and accessories that I'm working on. Also, from time to time, I share some of my pattern designs as video tutorials, and I sometimes also share my market events and market makes. In this video, however, I am sharing with you my knitting process for this gorgeous filled pattern sweater. This is a paid pattern from Camilla Vad, and you will find the link to her Ravelry on the description below. So today I will share with you some project details, such as the yarn that I used and the one major mistake that I made and how I fixed that. And the yarn that I used is Rowan Softyak DK, and this is 76% cotton, 15% yak, and 9% nylon, and it has a chainette construction. So I pretty much follow the pattern, and I did not make any major customization except for adding some rounds to the knit one purl one ribbing. I am really satisfied as to how it turned out. The yoke is beautiful with a gorgeous grain stitch featured here. So for this round of the sweater, I was doing the grains and I noticed that I was missing a stitch right here. Right here. So I just noticed that my grains are not going to be aligned if I keep going. So I decided that I will just thread a few rounds back somewhere here and just start over from there. Now I just have to be really careful that I pick up the stitches that are from the same round all around the project, and that because I didn't use a lifeline round, I think that's what they call it. But anyway, I'm just gonna pick up the left leg of the stitches kind of like this, but all around the same round. So yeah, I just need to be really careful that I pick up the right ones. And I'm just gonna use a needle and some DMC thread, and I'll come back here and show it to you how it looks like. So I went back 3 rounds. I wasn't able to do the threading that I was talking about earlier, so I just picked the stitches, and I think this is a good round to restart from where I left off, and I just need to figure out which round it is, but it would be hopefully smooth sailing from here. So I am going to share with you a little hack for working the grain rounds. So instead of using the cable needle, I will just use a bigger stitch marker that looks like this. So let me just show you. So for this round, when you come to this part, you are supposed to put the 2 stitches here to a cable needle, and you hold it to the back. So since I'm knitting with the since I am knitting continental style and my working yarn is on my left hand, I just find this cumbersome to, you know, to just fit it in there, put it in the back, and then stitch or knit the 3 stitches on that grain all together, just like that, and then knit from the back part, the 2 stitches on the cable needle. So, I mean, this is, I can also slip it like that. So I can put it back in the same needle and then just work it like 2 knit stitches like that. But I just find it easy. That's the next part of it, just slipping it. And then for this part, we put the grain onto the, so this is what I do. I put the grain onto the stitch marker instead of the cable needle. For this part, we hold it to the front and then we knit the 2 stitches. And then we knit the 3 stitches. I put it back on the needle. It's easier. I put it back on the needle and then we knit the 3 stitches to the back loop all together. So that transfers the grain just like that, and it looks like that. So let me show you again using the stitch marker. I just find it really simpler. So put the 2 stitches on the stitch marker on the back, and because it's smaller, I can easily just put it on the back, hold it like that, and then knit the 3 stitches together, the grain stitches together. And then I put the stitches back to my needle from the stitch marker. And then I knit those 2 stitches back. And then slip the next stitch. And then put the 3 grain stitches on the stitch marker. And then knit the 2 stitches. And then the grain stitches that you held in the front, I put it back on my needle, and then I knit it through the back loop to make it pop up like that. So with this yarn, I found a lot of uneven parts like this. And my thought process was, if I don't fix it, then somehow it will get worse over time with the washing or getting worn out. So I made knots to skip knitting with the uneven parts of the yarn. And here's how I did that. So I actually have several knots on the inside part of the sweater, just because I tried to avoid those uneven parts, which were a lot.